And guys, you'll often hear other guards around the league talk about just how difficult it is to match up against Russell Westbrook. I mean, can you quantify why it's so difficult, Shaq?
Well, he physically punishes smaller players with his strength and speed. He's absolutely fearless and relentless. He's probably the only guard I've seen dunk that thing like he dunked that thing.
Like he really means it.
Yes.
Yeah, Westbrook, there's no way to play him. You can't play off him. You can't defend him. He can take you in the post. His motor is at full throttle.
How's it going, fellas? And I'm back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another how to shoot and how to play with NBA players in 2K17. And today we're going to be doing Russell Westbrook. He is my favourite player in the NBA. I'm an OKC fan, guys, so he is easily my favourite player. He's the best player in the league this year. Like, by far, stats-wise, there is no one coming close. He's averaging a triple-double, Mr. Triple-Double. He's just unbelievable. It's just a shame he can't carry OKC to a few more wins. But other than that, he is putting up massive numbers, absolute extreme numbers for the NBA. And over the next few minutes, I'm just going to be talking about how to use his abilities inside of NBA 2K17. The first thing I want to talk about when it comes to Russell Westbrook is his shooting form, and his jump shot is terribly inconsistent, guys. You do not want to shoot a shot that is contested in any way. The only way you want to shoot with Russell Westbrook is shooting wide open. There is no reason, because his stats aren't very high and his shot is just that inconsistent, there's just no point throwing up shots in anybody's faces. You can get away with it at a mid-range if you have high mid-range Deadeye badges, but other than that, don't shoot with Russell Westbrook. Always avoid shooting pretty much at all costs on my team, because it's just not going to work with his shooting stats. When higher cards come out and maybe he has a higher three-point rating, maybe you can throw up some three-point bombs, but other than that, just stay clear of the jump shot. The biggest thing that Westbrook has going for him is his driving to the basket. So there's a few things that you want to look at when you're driving to the basket with Westbrook, is how open he is from the initial contact, so how far the initial defender is away from him, who the defender is, because if it's someone like Steph Curry or Chris Paul or someone small that doesn't have much strength, it is very easy to get past them and get an easy layup, or even get past them completely for an easy slam. And also, if it's a bigger guy with less speed than Westbrook, you can easily get past him to create space for your teammates. So it's just repeat and repetition with Russell Westbrook. It is very hard. He's very tricky to play to use. But once you get the driving down pack with him, he is absolutely unstoppable. Just like what Shaq and Kenny said at the beginning. And I hope you like those little intros, because I'll be looking to do those more in the future. But it's just one of those things. Like, it's just crazy how easy he can get past. Like in this video, like what you see just there. He just gets past Stephen Curry like nothing for an easy slam. Another thing that sets Russell Westbrook apart when driving to the basket is stick to the right-hand side of the court with him. I don't know whether it's because of his dominant hand or whether it's his hot spots there or what, but he seems to hit a lot more shots and a lot more layups when driving to the right-hand side of the basket. So if you are driving to the basket, you see in these videos, in this video, I always go to the right-hand side. Not always, but a lot of the time, because he creates so much more opportunities going to his dominant hand, and it's easier for him to pass and even drive to the basket and throw up an easy layup with his right hand. His speed is second to none when it comes to point guards. His speed with the ball, he can get past anyone with virtual ease. Like, there is not many players that can stick with him with his speed and athleticism. They are on another chart when it comes to the point guard position. No one just, it's just so easy to glide past him. You see in the video, it gets to a point where I just run past guys because it's just that easy. And I'm playing on the difficulty that my team is set to, so that's what it is going to be in my team. So if they're playing off ball, it's that easy to run past Steph Curry and players like that. Like, as long as they're not playing on ball, you can glide past them with absolute ease, guys. And he is actually a solid defender when it comes to a point guard. On ball defense, he's fast enough to keep up with the players so they can't push past you. Plus, he has the strength, so he gets the bump animation, so they don't get the bump animation to slide past, if that makes sense. But one quick thing before I go, and it's one bad thing about Russell Westbrook, all his badges that he needs, other than mid-range Deadeye, are all broken, all drive-in badges, and they just don't work. So that's one big thing that you've really got to look at with Russell Westbrook. His badges are broken. Like, it's not a thing in 2K to use the badges that drive to the basket. They just don't work. Anyway guys, I've talked and raved long enough. If you like the video, leave a like. It really does help out the channel because I'll be doing plenty more of these in the future. If you have any suggestions on who you'd like to see next, leave in the comments below. Or if you have any questions on a specific player or a specific archetype that you were looking to get better at, just leave in the comments below or hit me up on Twitter. But other than that, if you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch us later.